What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got the CRYPTID Bootcamp event that has now gone live. I was able to finish off this event and complete all the challenges in around 2 hours. I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to complete all the challenges so you don't have to really worry about it. And they're actually pretty easy. Only one of them is difficult, and I'll show you guys the fastest way to do that one as well. If you find the video helpful or informative, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any Call of Duty news or updates. But let's go ahead, let's get into it. I'll give you guys the tips based on each challenge that I've completed, and then after that I'll also give you guys additional tips after we go through all of them. So the first challenge that we have is get 20 operator kills with throwing knives. This one is very straightforward and easy to do. The zombie version is get 120 zombie kills with the throwing knife. I'd recommend doing this in multiplayer. Go to the small map mosh pit. It's all close quarters, so you should get this within a game or two. For the loadout, I would recommend you put on the demolition vest, and that will give you an additional throwing knife. You can also put on the scavenger perk, and that will help you pick up even more throwing knives while you are using them. And because this challenge is so easy, you're going to be able to mix it in with the other challenges, so that way you can do multiple at the same exact time, which we'll get into that once we get into the upcoming challenges. The next one that we have is going to be get 50 one-shot operator kills with a sniper. There's also the zombie version, which is get 10 special zombie critical kills with sniper rifles. I would recommend that you do the 50 one-shot one. This one's pretty easy in the small map mosh pit. This is the exact loadout that I was using. I decided to use the longbow because I'm going in. It's going to get hectic. There's a lot of players running around. I want to be able to scope in as quick as possible. This can get you hit markers if you hit below the chest, but I would recommend that you still use it anyway because the amount of kills that you can get per game, I believe I got like 40 something kills in the first match, and 30 something of those were one-shot kills, and then within the next game I was able to complete this. So in under 2 matches I was able to finish off this challenge. And once again, because it only requires that you use a sniper and get one-shot kills, you can mix this in with the other challenges to be able to complete multiple challenges at the same time, which will make a little bit more sense as we go down towards the challenges. The next one that we have, this one is get 40 operator kills with the Marksman rifle conversion aftermarket part equipped while you are using the threat identification system and the stalker boots perk. As I was working on this event, this challenge was not tracking properly, and no matter what different aftermarket part I used, which perks I put on, this wasn't tracking at all. I believe one of the perks didn't even work properly, wasn't pinging players, so this might be bugged, and I ended up doing the zombie version of this one instead. While you are watching this, they probably may have fixed this challenge, so just in case, if you want to put on the stalker boots, it's going to be the boots, which is going to be the second last slot, and the threat identification system is going to be the gear, which is the very last slot, and that is what it looks like. So you want to put these on your loadout, and then you want to put on a Marksman rifle with a aftermarket part equipped on it, and then just jump into any mode and get those 40 eliminations. I would test it out by getting 1 kill, backing out, seeing if it tracks. If it doesn't, that means they still have not fixed it, and you will need to do the zombie version of this challenge instead, and that is going to be destroy 3 harvester orbs. This one, it took me the longest out of all of the challenges, mainly because it is RNG based. The harvester orbs don't have a set exact spawn rate, and they do sort of float around the zombie map. These are the typical areas that you will find them, so grab a ATV, any sort of vehicle, and roam around towards these different areas. I believe there's additional spawns on top of this, but they're always around the edge of the map, so I would drive in a circle through the edge of the map. Always occasionally look at your mini map, because if you get near it, they will appear on the mini map, and once you do find it, it'll be floating around. You'll need a weapon with decent recoil control as well as a big mag size, because this thing has a lot of HP, and you definitely want to destroy it, because if you shoot it a couple times and you stop shooting at it for a while, it actually ends up disappearing and it will not count for your challenge. So make sure that you fully destroy it, and it will give you a pop-up when you actually do that, and you'll need to destroy 3 of them. It was almost impossible for me to find 3 in one match. So the good news is you don't need to do all of them in the same match, so it'll take you maybe a couple of games to do. You can knock these out with some other challenges if you want to do that. But then the next one that we have after this one is get 2 operator kills with a shotgun or a melee weapon within the same life. Do the multiplayer version of this challenge. The other one is get 50 hellhound kills with the shotgun. Finding 50 hellhounds could take you anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour. This one, it took me like less than 10 minutes to fully complete. This is the shotgun loadout that I was using, the fire riveter shotgun, very overpowered and broken, and this really irritated players, which helped me actually complete the challenge a little bit faster. What I would do is I went into shipment, I would run around, find the person, just eliminate someone. As soon as I get that first kill, I would run towards the center and get in the container. I would sit there for a little bit until someone would walk by or just come near that area, and then I would shoot them. And whenever you would do that, it would sort of condition them into thinking, oh, this guy's camping with the shotgun in the container, and they would sort of start coming towards you and feeding you free kills. And if you guys take a look here at this clip, this guy with the optic skin, he was very mad that I was using the shotgun. He kept coming back, and I just kept feeding off of him, and I was able to get this challenge completed. The next challenge that we have is going to be get 75 operator kills with a suppressor equipped while you are using the Ghost TV Camo perk. Now, this is where I told you guys you can start doing some of the challenges at the same time. If you don't want to copy my exact Riveter class, you can also put a suppressor on it, or put a suppressor on whatever shotgun you plan on using. Put on the Ghost TV Camo perk. You'll not only be able to knock out the get 2 operator kills without dying, and you'll be able to do this one at the same exact time. This is what the Ghost TV perk will look like in your loadout slot. So you just want to make sure that you have that in your exact loadout while you have a weapon that is using the suppressor, and then you just play, or you can use your favorite weapon with the suppressor on it and knock those out pretty easily. It's not a very hard challenge to do. The next challenge that we have is a little bit harder. This one is destroy 20 enemy equipment or kill streaks with the Stormender weapon. Or you could do the zombies version, which is actually a little bit easier. And this one is get 75 brain rot zombie kills. What I would do is, if you consistently play zombies, check your stash and see if you have the brain ammo mod. If you do, all you have to do is load into a game, put that mod on, get your 75 kills in exfil, and you are completed for this challenge. If you'd rather do multiplayer, here's the biggest tip that I can give you, is put on the Stormender ASAP. As soon as you start this event, put it on as your secondary slot. Make sure you pay attention to whenever enemies call in UAVs, counter UAVs, any form of kill streaks while you are doing your other challenges. So say, for example, you're working on the Riveter or the one-shot sniper and you're eliminating players. Someone on the other team calls in a UAV, quickly pull out the Stormender and knock it down. And you'll need to do that 20 times. And you'll definitely be done before you know it while you are working on the other challenges. So you'll be able to do them at the same exact time. The next challenge that we have is going to be get 20 operator melee kills while in a smoke. I would recommend that you use the engineer vest. This will give you an additional tactical slot, and then put on the smoke grenades. This will give you 2 smoke grenades per life. What you want to do is, I waited till I got shipment. I would throw them down and just spam them every single time I spawn in, and run around and knife players. If you have some friends who are trying to complete these challenges as well, do the smoke challenge together with you and some of your other friends throwing down smokes. It doesn't need to be yours. You just need to be in the smoke when you eliminate someone, and that will help you guys complete your challenges a lot faster. I don't recommend doing the zombie version because this one looks way harder. It's eliminate 5 big bounty targets with a mystery box weapon. So first you'll need to get the money to get the mystery box, and then after that you'll need to find 5 of these different contracts, and I don't even think you'll be able to do that all within one game. So that will take a while, and that could take you up to like 2 hours to complete all of this. But then the last challenge that we have, this one is going to be get 75 operator kills while using the Covert sneakers. You're going to want to head on over into your loadout, go to the second last one, which is boots. Click on that, and you're going to want to click on Covert sneakers, which is going to be the last one. For the blacklight flashlight, that will be in the gear tab, which is usually the last one. You'll want to click on that and click blacklight flashlight. Once you put both of those on, you can put it on with any weapon that you want, which means you can do this at the same time that you do the 51 shot sniper kills or the shotgun elimination kills. These are all the challenges. These are all the tips that you need to know. Some additional tips that I have for you is, first off, do the harder ones first. Whichever one you think you're going to struggle with the most, do that one first. For example, if you don't think you'll be able to get the melee kills in smoke easily, do that one and start that one first, because what will happen is, while you're doing these challenges, your KD is probably going to be a little bit bad, and because your KD is a little bit worse, this will start throwing you in lower skill-based matchmaking lobbies, and as a result, that will make the other challenges a little bit easier for you to deal with and complete. But then if you do one of the easiest ones, like get 75 kills while you have a suppressed weapon, and you go crazy with a really good weapon, and you drop like, say, 60 kills and 20 deaths, they're going to throw you in a little bit sweatier lobbies, and when it's time for you to do the melee challenges or another challenge that you might struggle with, you're gonna really have a hard time doing these. So I would recommend you take advantage of the skill-based matchmaking with that. Anyways, if the Marksman challenge ends up getting fixed and it's now properly tracking, I'll let you guys know down in the comment section. But that's all I got for you guys here in today's video. I hope you guys found this informative, but it's been your boy Chiz, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back again. Peace.